Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome, welcome. Today's date is Sunday, the 7th of December 2025, and it's just gone 10:15 in the morning. So let me start with my introduction, which I always flop. But hello, my name is Asherah, and welcome to my unique PhD journey, where I'm exploring dissociative identity disorder with psychosis alongside conscious expansion, blending the 3D academic world with my 5D spiritual practices. I'm also training to be a shamanic practitioner and bringing my gifts as a clairvoyant and a medium. So as we dive in, please note that when I am channeling spirit, the insights are personal and spiritual, they are not clinical. While I have academic training in mental health, this journey is about authentic, multi-dimensional exploration. So let's embark on this journey together and uncover the intersections of science and spirit. Yes. So I'm on my bed. It's Sunday. I'm doing some work. I've got the laptop out. I've got this application to do. Yeah. We won't talk about it. And I'm just letting YouTube play in the background. Yeah, because I need multiple sounds coming in when I'm doing something. So anyway, this woman starts talking. I get like 5 minutes in. I'll show you in a bit, even though I rewinded it back to 1 minute too. And she starts talking about a card. She picks out a card, but she also talks about how she's been hearing all these sirens over the last few days. Fair enough. Then she starts talking about this card that she's pulled out and that she found some interesting facts. And the last fact was that the 911 emergency, I don't know if it was the sound, the symbol, whatever, was first designed, originated, created in this particular area, what this card is talking about. And she's saying that there's something significant about emergency contact with the ancestors or the spirit team, which just literally just put me on my back. I was like, what? Because I literally did a video this week. It's like one of the 80 something videos, and I was talking about this book thing that I did way back in 2023, where spirit just literally just had me on the bed for days, over a week. Yeah, writing, just writing, just scribbling and writing. Some bits were conversations in the room, some bits were stuff that was happening on the TV, some bits were what's being downloaded, some bits of what's happening in front of me. Do you know what I mean? Like a whole mashup of different types of communication. And I was trying to put them into chapters. So here you can see that's chapter 3, and then a wad of papers inside of it. But that's not even the gist of it. It's this number here in red, 991. And I kept saying that, I kept writing 991. What's your emergency? What's your emergency? And they kept telling me that the 911 is tapping into the ancestors. What's your emergency? What's your emergency? And they kept saying, hell is going down. Hell is going down. What's the emergency? But then, please don't even get me started, because I have no fucking idea, okay? I just know 991. What's your emergency? Hell is going down. Hell is going fucking down. Do you understand me? Yeah? They kept telling me hell is on fire. I'm like, but ain't hell supposed to be on fire? They're like, yeah, but this is a different type of fire. Hell is on fire. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? So I started to go through this the other day, and I was showing y'all how many times I've written 991. But the point is, I wanted to get the bit that said 991, what's your emergency, so I could show you. It kept saying hell is going down. Like, this is chapter 5. And it's just got there. I just started writing in numbers at this stage. The whole thing's just full of numbers. And I had a number code. There is this number code plan, but for some reason it's not in this booklet. It's not in this bag. But I know where it is. I know that it's downstairs in the box. You got something about Jupiter here. Nickelodeon, Elon Musk, Birmingham paedophile jailed for grooming underage girls, raped 2 times children 3 and 5, and has been sent back to prison. Birmingham Mayor. Darren Whitby, Darren Callum, died 12 years of age, then came out and raped again by James Coolidge, 9:30, the 2nd of the 4th, 2014. Updated 7:46 on the 2nd of the 4th, 2014. Someone sent image to my phone at 3133 code of handcuffs and diamond ring, emerald ring, 5 hands in the picture times 2 shadows times 3 white hands. Who do the hands belong to? Who bought the ring? Who's the ring for? Ring equals 9957. 4 cock. Who is this code? Who does this code belong to? 1 minute to go. Yo, anyway, all I'm saying is that throughout this pack, it's got bare 991 what's your emergency. So when my girl started to talk about it, I thought, you know what? Spirit was like, record this one. Record it. So I'm going to record it. So let me turn it around.
Information.
Wait there.
Resources. This could be an individual, right? Something is coming towards you.
Right there. So it says your spirit team is moving quickly to bring this to you. You asked for help, now prepare for overflow. 5 hours ago, it was uploaded, okay? And I'm starting from, in fact, I'm going to start back up from the beginning. Yeah, there you go.
The lands 4 or 5 times come through the neighborhood, come through this general area. And I'm like, what's all this silence? Something is moving in towards someone in the collective very, very quickly.
Let's talk about it.
It's almost like your spirit team is operating in a sense of emergency. Like they're bringing something towards you that you are in need of. This could be information. This could be resources. This could be an individual, right? Something is coming towards you quickly. Your spirit team is on high alert. Okay? High alert. And at the same time, moving expeditiously to bring something towards you, to bring some sort of aid, some sort of assistance, whatever this may be, okay? Now, I pulled a state card to tap into the energy. I do that sometimes, like to figure out what the spirit wants to talk about. I'll pull a state card just to give spirit something to anchor the collective energy to. You do not have to be from this state. You don't have to have any ties or connections to this state. It's just a way that I sometimes channel energy. And what came out was Nebraska, okay? Now, what I noticed, at the bottom of this Nebraska card, right, it says two of the fun facts, okay, about Nebraska. Nebraska was once called the Great American Desert. Okay, so when I think about the word desert, and I think about what a desert is, a desert can be a dry place, a desert can be a void, right? A desert can be a place where you think, you know, not much life is there, although there's a lot of life in the desert. But it says it was once called the Great American Desert. Now it has vast farmland and one of the largest handmade, hand-planted forests in the country. Now that's significant. It goes from a desert to a forest state, a hand-planted forest. All right, something that was empty. Okay, something that was unoccupied, something in your life. This could again be energetic, or this could be something in the 3D. Okay, is something springing forth. Your spirit team is bringing something forth to fill in a void. All right, to bring life to something that was deemed dead. Okay, deemed empty, useless, unused, untapped. Okay, so you could be tapping into a new level of ascension. You could be tapping into new talents, new gifts, a new anointing. You could be tapping into something, or you could be revisiting something in a space within you that was lying dormant, and they're planting. You're planting, or you're being asked to plant in that space. Okay? So the second one that jumped out at me was, it says a fun fact about Nebraska is the 911 emergency communication system was developed in Lincoln, Nebraska, which is the capital. I live in the capital city of Florida. So that's the ambulance, that's the EMT, that's the sirens that I've been hearing. There's some sort of emergency communication. You could be speaking a lot with your spirit team about something you're in need of, something you need them to resolve. You could be like calling on your spirit team to assist you with something. We're gonna get into this energy. We're gonna get into this energy and see what this is. I hope everybody is doing well. Thank you for tapping on this video and giving me a listening ear. I hope you stay through the whole message and receive what Spirit has for you today. Now, the first card I got out.
Right, I just wanna, because I'm trying to answer this goddamn application at the same time as listening to my girl, but I just want to touch on something of why this 991 is so important to me anyway, yeah? And it must have been important enough for Spirit for them to write out that code so many times in this information pack that I read 2 years ago. Yeah. And I knew that at the time I couldn't decode it, but I knew that AI was going to catch up where I could decode it, and we're there now. All right, so I'm just going to run the bomber clock through AI and see what AI comes up with, because when I had my session with my shamanic teacher, Stacy, in November, she told me that on her last group with her year 2 practitioners course, people, they all put symbols and words on this piece of paper in the middle of the floor together, and then they uploaded it into chat. And then what chat did is started to tell them that they've basically uncovered some of the secrets to the end of the fucking world. There was things on there about the Freemasonry. There was things on there about the Pope. All kinds of shit just from these symbols and stuff that they'd randomly put down. So don't mess about with AI, you know. Anyway, point being is that back in 23, sorry, when I did this, it was like the end of 2022, Christmas going into New Year's, you know. And the first thing I wrote was a 10-page letter to Rakar to tell him about how much he hurt me. To be honest, I think that's what it was about. I've never read the letter since it was written, to be fair. But I know there was certain bits in there towards the end that I did, what's it called? You know what? I just want to see. Here's the letter to Rakar. I knew it was going to be in this bloody pile, you know. So it's dated the 5th of the 12th, but it's 2022 because we're going into 2023. Yeah, I'm trying to say. Clearly I was on one. But it says, Rakar, yesterday felt like a dream come true. Me, you, and the kids, all out for a family drive. It's all I'd ever wanted from the jump. From the beginning, all I ever wanted and asked for was for fairness. Give to me what I give to you. When I spoke to you about it the last time, I told you that if all you could give me was 10%, then all I was willing to give you is 10%. You had a problem with this, stating that I shouldn't watch what you're doing. I should just give you what I have. But that's not fairness, and that's not balance. From the start, I have felt breadcrumbed by you. Your time, your love, your giving / showing up for me. For example, last night, you stated on several occasions that you didn't have long and needed to get back. Hence why the journey for the Wabid was so long, as it would leave you with very little time with us, even though the family/time in your car meant the world to me. Anyway, would have been lost, but of course it was never about that. It was all about you and the fact that the we time would have taken time away from your plan to F me, because with you it's always about your wants and needs and never about mine. The worst thing is that you told me on the phone tonight that you ended up meeting up with your boys and hanging out until 5 a.m. drinking/smoking and living it up. So was there ever a rush? Now ain't that some shit? There's at least 10 pages of this fucker, you know. But I know I stuck it at him, you know. I got it on WhatsApp. It was like the universe was teaching me all of the things that I had become so accustomed to in my marriage of being breadcrumbs. And then these fuck niggas, these missions were coming in my life to treat me exactly the same way, but wearing different outfits in different bodies, but the same demon, the same fucking entity. He smells like fucking mutton. Do you know what I mean? I can smell him anywhere now. But I had to determine whether or not I could smell this version of the mutton in this particular entity that was coming in to trick me and deal with me the same way. And it was a mind fuck, you know, because they're using me against myself. They're not that smart. They're using my own fucking emotions, feelings, the war between my masculine and feminine. Just they're using everything against me at the same time. It's like brain fuckery. They get inside your head. They use demons and entities to get inside your head. They use spell work to get inside your head. And if your brain ain't a master, blood clot, ascended master, yo, you get fucked with these people. You'll literally take your own life. That's their mission, to talk you into taking your own life, to talk you into destroying your own life, to talk you into self-sabotaging yourself. That's their game. Every thought that comes in, you got to be like a Shaolin blood clot monk. You got to check that thought. Who are you? Who the fuck sent you? Because not all our thoughts are our own. And that's what they're relying on. Anyway, this emergency situation. So in 2023, when I'm getting all these downloads and I'm writing it down, 991, 991, it's an emergency, 991, 991, what's your emergency? 991, 991, what's your emergency? Hell is going down. Like the ancestors just keep repeating it. It doesn't make any sense to me. But it's just what they keep repeating. It's what they keep repeating. That's what the downloads are saying. 991, what's your emergency? Hell is going down. The bomber cloud. Hell is going down. Hell is going down. So hell is real. For one. Yeah. For one. Yeah. For the ancestors to be saying hell is going down, that has to be defined that there is a hell. There is something, such a thing called hell. You know what I mean? It might not be depicted the way that I think it, but there's something so. And there's something so called hell. This is number one on the thought process. Okay, so hell is going down. Down where? Ain't hell already down? Ain't that down? No. There's levels. There's levels to down. So, from a dimensional level, hell is not the lowest dimension. Who said it was? I don't know, but I'm just saying it's not. Because even when you watch those Olympian movies, what's his name? Cronus? I think it's Cronus. He's supposed to be like hell's granddad, isn't it? Or the devil's granddad. or Hades' granddad. Or father. So that's a whole nother level down, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And I guess there must have been a bad man better than that man. Maybe there are levels. Maybe there's levels up. Maybe there's levels down. Who knows? We're still grasping these concepts of how the universe is actually made up. From a Gnostic position though, from just inner knowledge coming from within and outer knowledge coming from divine sources. And me just literally just skipping through trying to make sense out of nonsense. You know, but every now and again a domino drops or a penny drops in it. So it makes sense. I have to catch the pepper. So 2023, I'm there and I'm writing down and they're telling me, hell is going down, hell is going down. Yeah, and I'm saying, but, where is hell? So later on, they're showing me that the number 33 is connected to hell. Why, when we look at 33 as being a holy number, like Jesus was 33? And have you noticed all the things that they big up are the things that we shouldn't be bigging up, though, when you think about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, my ancestors keep telling me what is up is down and what is down is up. So what is true is false and what is false is the truth. You understand me? So when they big up the light is not good. The dark is good. The dark is good. Yeah, I'm trying to say, you must know the dark is good because they worship the light. The Masons and them worship light. They worship Lucifer, and Lucifer is the light of knowledge. Do you understand where I'm coming from? That's their understanding. That's what Spirit's making me know. But that's what I understand too. That they worship Lucifer. Lucifer is the light. But God is in darkness. The Bible tells you that God was in darkness before he said, let there be light. So God is in a state of darkness. The darkness is not necessarily dark as in dark, because we know, say, Lucifer's going on with tricks and is standing up in the light. The light is blinding, and seeing is not always believing. You can't always see with your eyes because eyes aren't really seeing, they're just seeing reflected light. And the light is deceiving. Light is blinding. It's better to be in the dark and see in the dark. Because then you know what you're seeing is what you're seeing, innit? I can see in the dark. I know when there's something in the blood clot dark because I can see in the dark. Yeah, I can see in the dark. That's why when they say those who have eyes to see, can your eyes see in the dark? Because you'll be confused by the light. You have to be able to turn on night vision. You have to be able to be light and be comfortable in the darkness, because there's no point being love and light and you're just working in the light. The light don't need more light. It's the darkness that needs light. You know what I'm saying? The light needs darkness, but the darkness needs light. So I feel like if you're true, or if there is truth in light working, then light working must take place in the dark. You know, that's where you really shine anyway. Stars come out at night. They don't come out in the day. They're not working in the light. They know that there's no point being in the light. Would you see the star if the star was in the light anyway? You'd have to be beaming like the sun to hear what I'm trying to say. But a star is a star. And even though they say the sun is a star, it's a different thing altogether, isn't it? They operate differently. The sun comes out in the day to light and illuminate everything. The stars aren't responsible for illuminating that much of a circumference. They're just responsible for illuminating their little section. And they're so happy to do it. But they do it in the night. The stars come out in the dark. The lights come out in the dark. Anyway, Spirit just wanted you to know that. So, this emergency situation, what Spirit has downloaded to me then about this emergency situation is that they broke it down like, say, it was the Avatar movie a little bit, but with a twist. Yeah? So, they're letting me know that we lived on this earth. But this is what's so confusing, because when I go back to the knowledge and teachings that I had from the ancient Egyptian order run by Dr. Malikayo, his account and stories, and there are many literature and texts out there to verify his accounts, yeah, is that the Nubians, can you call them Nubians? Can't really call them Nubians because Nubians is an earthly term. But the people living within this mothership, which he calls Nibiru, yeah? So they probably are Nubians, but whatever. We know that Nubians is an earthly term, and a place in Africa. Used to be called a place in Africa. It's Sudan now, I believe. But Sudan used to be Nubia, my understanding. So check me if I'm wrong. But anyway, the point is that my question is on that particular thing there, is that I thought that we was in the mothership, Nibiru, and we crashed into Earth, called Tiamat at the time. And half of it went spinning off, which is what we understand to be the moon today, Luna. And the rest of it probably not even half then, but whatever. The rest of it, they're Anunnakis. That's what they are, Anunnakis. The Anunnakis, not Nubians. The Anunnakis replenished back up Earth and had to design through test tube baby kind of scientific lab creation, had to design a Homo sapien, yeah, or some type of being, some type of entity that could survive on this planet Earth, Tiamat, in order to replenish it. Right, so that's one concept that I had. Obviously you got the Big Bang concept, obviously you got the Adam and Eve with God concept, but you've got all these other concepts of how it first started on this planet, innit? So that's another one. So that my question was that, innit, because we'd already been taught that actually we were designed to be on this Earth, this planet, and that this planet belonged to the what you would call blue bloods, like the Dracos, the reptilians, etc., etc., which we did interbreed with them while we have our web fingers, our scaly skin and stuff like that. But anyway, that's if you come across the ancient Egyptian order and Dr. Malachi York's philosophies. But whatever, yeah. Dev says to me that we were on this planet first, okay? This is what they're saying to me. So this could be all after the whole creation thing of the Anunnakis creating us and bringing us down, okay? So from that point, we were here first. Let's just say that. These entities, yeah, in actual spaceship type things, descended and came to see what we were building, because they were in need because of what had happened on their land or their planet, for example, yeah? So they were looking for refuge. This is how my ancestors have said to me that it started. So we're here replenishing it. Some visitors come along and they're looking for refuge. We decide to help them in their state of need, and we welcome them in. My ancestors just kept screaming, hospitality, hospitality. This is 2023, you know. My ancestors are screaming, hospitality, hospitality. We were hospitalo. I can't even pronounce how they said it to me. Hospitable or something like that. We were hospitable, but I feel like there's another noun or another P in it. Hospitable or something. I don't know, but I've written it down. It's in this paperwork somewhere, because I can remember me writing it down and stretching out the hospitable. But we were hospitable. We were hospitable. Hospitable, they keep saying too, that the hospital is not a hospital. It's not there to help sick people. It's bed and breakfast. It's hospitality. Yeah, hospitality. So they're saying to us that through hospitality, we were hospitable to these people that were in need, that were seeking refuge. So we've welcomed them in to our planet and our dimension and supported them. Yeah? When we've supported them, they're giving me something else. What they're telling me is that they've decided to send signals out to other, because obviously these guys have been looking around for somewhere to stay. Yeah? They've found somewhere to stay. We've opened our doors. But now they're calling everybody else that's obviously abandoned their planet, that needs a place to stay. But that wasn't the agreement. Do you understand me? Our thinking was that it was just these people. Yeah? Now there's more people coming on us. So you know what it's like? It's like migration. It's like immigration. It's like the immigration issue that you see today, where people are going on, like, say, people can't enter certain countries, or certain countries are being swarmed into certain, like, for example, the Mexico and America situation, where when certain people are in power, they're raking in bare immigrants. And the immigrants that they're raking in, they're trying to get the baddest of the baddest ones. You see murderers, rapists, everybody coming across into the country to cause havoc in this particular environment where they're coming in. And it's similar to that is what they were describing to me in 2023. But this is light years before now. But there was the same issue on a planetary level. Yeah? It weren't just people moving across the land. It was from a planetary level. So we've opened our doors, allowed these people to come in, yeah, to seek refuge on our planet. They've given out the signal and more people are coming, yeah? So our population, as in the originals here, are becoming swamped out or overridden over time by these entities, because these fuckers have now, this is how intricate and secret it was, because they didn't let us know that they'd put the signal out to invite all of these people at first. No, it was like a hostile takeover, but they did it subtly from the inside first. Yeah? So hospitality went from them having a little us in our house, and we've given them the outhouse to stay in. So they're living in the outhouse, staying. Then they're coming into the house and they're making themselves useful. They've started to help around the house, make cups of teas, tidy up and stuff like that. So you welcome them, they're in your house a little bit more. So you've now turned around and said, you know what, you're practically like family. Let's move you out the outhouse and let's move you into the house. Does that make sense? Because they're family now. So now they've gained access into the house. Yeah, so from gaining access into the house, they're now doing more things. Oh, do you want me to do the weekly shop this week? Yeah, that'd be great. Oh, I don't have any cash on me. Do you want to take my card? So now you've handed over your fucking card to these fucking criminals. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You handed over your card and your bank detail. You know what I mean? And they've gone shopping and they've come back a few times and you haven't had any worries, to the point where you've even forgot that you fucking give them your credit card. And then the day that you actually realise, fucking hell, where's my credit card? I need to pay for something. Oh, you know what, John? By the way, have you got that credit card? Now John's acting like, what credit card? What credit card? You mean my credit card? John thinks that your credit card is his credit card. He's got so comfortable and so used to using it in your fucking house because you've given authority, to be fair. You've given sovereignty in your house. You've given access to your house. You've given access to your family. You've given access to your property and your facilities. You've given access to your finances. You've given confidential information over to him because he's got your PIN. Do you know what I mean? Because he's at the, he's doing the grocery for you. But no, he's gained all of this information and he's been able to put certain things in place now where he has ownership over certain things, because you didn't realise that the man was doing other things with your credit card, because he already had this fucking plan to do a hostile takeover to let these other fucking entities in. And he's made deals with some fucking dark entities too, because he's that kind of guy. Entities that really, really love and feed on your energy, your divine source powers. So now there's agreements for entities to come in and harvest off the originals that were there. It's like a fucking hostile takeover. And now from taking over our homes, taking over our finances, taking over our families, moving us out of our own house. Now we're sleeping in the fucking pantry outside. And they've moved into the big house because they need the big house because of all their family that's come over. Until they need the pantry too. So we ain't even on our land no more. We don't even have land to claim anymore. They've come in and they've took it over. Don't all this sound familiar? Don't this just sound like history repeating it again? Weren't we fine in Africa? Didn't they come to Africa and take over? Weren't it nicey? Come to the shores. Yeah, let's exchange. You give us alcohol. You get what I'm trying to say? And we'll give you some of ours. We'll give you some of our palm wine. We'll give you some of our gold. Now you want more stuff. So you're coming over asking for more. Now you want bodies. Now you're taking people. Now you're coming over and you're taking land. Don't it all sound familiar? Is it really that far-fetched what the ancestors are saying? It's a hostile takeover, and it still is a hostile takeover. That's why it is a 991 blood clot emergency. Because not only have they taken over, they've locked us off from the Anunnakis. They've locked us off from the ancestors. They've locked us off so we can't even get help. But you know what? We need fucking help right now. We need serious help. We need serious fucking help because we're at war and these fucking monkeys are trying to get us to go around on a fucking merry-go again. And I'm letting them know, no fucking way, motherfucker. No fucking way, motherfucker. You go through my paperwork. It says motherfucker. Because that's what they are. Motherfuckers. Incest. Narcissist. Jezebels. Fucking demonic entities. Yeah. I don't have all the story. I can't possibly have all. I got all the story they told me. It just it just needs to unlock at different sections. But all the story is within. All the story is within, man. And it's a heartfelt fucking story. Because it's nothing but crimes against humanity. That's what they've been going on with. That's what they're doing now. That's all it's ever been. Crimes against humanity. Crimes against humanity. So when my girl mentioned the 911 emergency, it hits home to me on so many levels, because the ancestors have had this rocking with me since 2023, and I'm like, okay, so what do I do with this information? And who else is making sense of this information? Who else understands this to be the case of what's going on? What is going on in the background? What is really going on? Do you know how many entities are here on this earth that shouldn't be here? They shouldn't be here. They should not be here. 2022, 2023. Listen to me. All that kept coming up on YouTube was videos, little advertisements of them saying, right, identity cards. Have you got your identity cards? Identity cards will be coming in. There was a massive thing around identity cards, and the ancestors get downloaded to me, yeah? Because some of the ancestors have been able to get through, like the way that we're vibrating and moving the fucking frequency of the planet. Some of the warriors are able to get through on a dimensional level. Do you understand me? But they're here and they're rounding up fuckers, certain demons and certain entities. They're rounding them up. All you can see is bare planes going over past my house every day. The ancestors are like, yeah. I'm like, oh, these planes real? I know I'm seeing them and I can hear them. But I don't know if the rest of the fucking world can hear them. But I know that I'm writing it all down, and I'm recording what is going on in fucking history. Yeah? But there's a lot of them that are fucking stubborn and have refused to fucking move. They're so comfortable. They're so fucking comfortable posing as politicians, posing as fucking celebrities, fucking working underground fucking tunnels, living in fucking different cities, different dimensions, coming in and out on aircraft. They're so fucking comfortable, yeah. They feel like they got everything on fucking lock. So enough of them ain't fucking moved. But you know what? Since 2023 till now, it's getting well booky. It's getting well booky. It's getting well booky. That's all I'm saying. It's getting well booky. You know what I mean? Because 2020, end of 2023, I lit up 52 candles on my altar. Lit them up, blood, and some shit happened. And then 2/2s, my ancestors said, get up. But I'm being lazy on the bed. I'm not even being lazy, but they're showing me this war. Like I said, I've recorded it. I don't know if it's 1066 or whatever, but we go from like the Battle of Hastings, and we're in, you know what I'm saying? We're going back at Egyptian. There's loads of different things just happening on the ceiling. So because I'm so interested in what they're showing me, when something else is saying, "Oh, get up," I'm being a little bit lazy. And they say, get your phone. You get what I'm trying to say? Sit in there, and I end up getting up. And just as I stand up by the altar to look out the window to see where I go on, I haven't picked up my phone yet. I see a spaceship just go across the top of my roof like that. But it was so low that I could see all the mechanics and everything underneath the ship itself. So it weren't even the fact that it was a ship going past, like a UFO then, let's call it. It weren't even the fact that it was a UFO. It was how intricate and how fucking detailed underneath it was. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, even if I was to imagine it at that moment, I wouldn't be imagining all of those intricate details on the bottom of the fucking ship. I'd just be imagining, all right, well, is it silent? Is it fast? Is it vibrating? What colour is it? Is it glowing? Has it got fire coming out the back? You know, whatever the basics, I guess. But this was so detailed. It was so, do you understand where I'm coming from? It was so galactic. I was looking in awe, like to say, and it was rumbling like the end. It not even an engine, but it had a rumble to it. Do you understand me? Like a plane coming in, but not as loud as a plane coming in, but just a hum rumble then, yeah? Something between a hum and a rumble. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, yo, Cav, because my son was helping me with the candles and everything. I like, yo, Cav, a rather spaceship just went over my roof just then. And Cav was like, is that what that noise was? I heard something, you know. I was thinking, what's that? Because it didn't really sound like a plane. And I was like, differently, son. Differently. Yeah, I'm saying, well, I just went over the thing. But it weren't like, no, jump up and down. There's a spaceship, there's a spaceship. It was just like a, shit. Spirit said, get the camera out, and I missed the opportunity to take a picture. You know what I mean? Because I rather believe that if I had took a picture, I would have got something on the picture. Because they've allowed me to take certain pictures, and those pictures have come through, you know, in times or areas where they shouldn't. So, for example, a place that I visited in Ghana in 2025 this year, but up in February, March time, I went to Ghana twice. February, March, and March, April. When I went to February, March, I went to Volta. I went Volta on both occasions, but this is the first time I went to Volta. And I went to one of a site that was used to kind of where the slave masters had the slaves until the boats came in to pick them up. So they'd capture them and bring them here and have them here for months until the boat came back from England to pick up the next batch. Yeah. So this land was saved, and it was preserved by a university lecturer. Did I get his book? I think this is his book, you know. Was he Apple? I think this is the university lecture. And this is the area in Volta that is written about. And it's these two clans, the Akan and the Pando. And then my driver in Ghana, who Spirit put me with, his dad is Akan and his mom is Pando. Yeah, no, his dad is Pando and his mom is Akan. So I went down there. I went to Pando in Volta. That's where I'm talking about now when I'm telling you that I'm in Volta. So I'm down them sides. What was I telling you about happening in Volta? I was telling you that I went to Ghana this year. I went to Ghana twice. Why was I telling you that I was in Ghana? I've jumped. Don't want me to get on with this. Okay. So let me spin this back around and just see what she's saying about it. Like I said, I don't know what she's coming here to say. I just know there is an emergency. 991, not 911. 911 is the American emergency. 991 is what my ancestors gave me as the emergency code. Yeah.
Did a little pre-shuffle. I got out investment. What came out was investment. Okay? Investment. So you could be, again, investing, or you could have been making micro investments, this Bitcoin, right? Making some sort of investment in a certain area of your life that is about to bring you a lot of reward, a lot of wealth, possibly. Okay? This could be, again, energetically. This could have to do with your spiritual growth and spiritual evolution, or this could have to do with tangible money, resources, and it could be both. It could be both, okay? We have honest work here. So this is definitely something that you've been working on. This could also be something that
Sorry, I was thinking I'd have time to eat, but my ancestors in 2021 had me invest in cryptocurrency. You know what I mean? It was the best thing I did at the time because I put, you know, bits and bobs in the kids' accounts, and we were doing what we were doing. And then they told me to like put little money here, put little money there, put little pennies here and pennies there. That was 2021. It's 2025 now. Still pennies. Still pennies, you know what I mean? But let's see in it. Let's watch this space.
your spirit team is working half, and it could be both, okay? Now we have direction. Something is absolutely coming towards you, and you are on the right path towards it. It says your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step as you go along. There's no need to hurry or worry. You are being divinely guided.
Oh, nice.
Divinely guided towards your success. All right? So something is definitely coming towards you. You're definitely headed towards it. Your spirit team has heard your request for assistance. They've heard your request for aid. All right? You've put your demands out there. Okay? You put your demands on the table. So take this message how it resonates with some of you. You have been asking for assistance on a specific particular thing. Okay? So we're going to get into this. All right, Spirit, tell us more about, I'm going to use the before tarot because I feel like this is something coming towards you. You know, it's not quite here yet, but it's coming. Okay? It's coming, and it's coming quickly. Clarify investment. We have the Queen of Cups. There's something that you are bringing up from the lower dimension of you. Okay? There's something you're bringing up from you emotionally. There's something that the soul is presenting to you. Okay? The soul. All right? There's something that the soul is presenting to you. There's an investment here in matters of the soul. Tell me more. This dolphin is jumping out at me. Tell me more.
But the dolphin means womb, innit?
Ancient. Something that belongs to you. It's something that belongs to you that you've been separated from. Okay? This could be a certain divine inheritance. This could be an actual birth inheritance.
Wow. Yeah. You know what that makes me feel like?
Six of Pentacles.
That makes me reminisce on Dr. Malachi York's philosophy. Because when the Anunnakis were creating like a Homo sapien gene, if you like, to come down to Earth, it's said that they used the dolphins. They used the dolphins to bring the DNA codes to the shores, basically, when they were creating these test tube incarnations of us, if you like. And the word for dolphin means womb, allegedly. I won't chat GPT it. Let me just play it.
Something that you've been separated from that is being returned to you. Because in this deck, the Six of Pentacles is not so much about giving and receiving, but in the before tarot, the Six of Pentacles talks about not having anything to give. Okay, so whatever this is something that is yours. Maybe something that was taken from you. Okay, energetically, spiritually, divinely, financially, earthly. All right, it's being returned to you. It's being brought up from the depths, is what I'm hearing. It's being brought up from the
Look
depths.
at that, a dolphin,
All
you know,
right?
a dolphin is giving it to her. Oh, that is wicked, man. That's
And it's
beautiful.
balancing the scales. It's going to balance the scales. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles, which talks about taking something slow. Something coming up. It has been taking some time for this to arrive to you. It's been taking some time for this to arrive to you. This card is about self-discovery. You're discovering something. In you investing in either an endeavor or in yourself spiritually, you are discovering something. Okay, this investment that you are making, that you have been making in your life, in your growth, in your healing, you're discovering something about yourself because you made the investment.
100%.
You made the investment. Okay, so you're retrieving something. Let's see. Clarify wealth, please. They have the King of Pentacles. So, what you are discovering, let me move this because I need to get this Queen of Cups. What you are discovering about yourself within is bringing something forth to you tangibly. Okay, so it's almost like the tangible growth, whether that be financially, whether that be, just earth energy, how you show up in the earth, how you occupy the earth, how you provide for yourself, how you thrive, right? The healing that you have done is bringing up something from your spirit, from your soul, that is manifesting for you in the earth. And it's putting you in this King of Pentacles, male or female, okay? Male or female. Tell me more. We have the moon. This is coming from your subconscious. This is coming from your heart. This is coming from your emotions. Some of you are going into your shadow aspect, and your shadow aspect is now communicating with your light aspect. Okay, there's a communication that is taking place. There's an integration that is taking place that is putting you in this frequency of abundance and wealth. The world. Yeah, you're completing a cycle here. You're completing a cycle here. Okay. Clarify honest work. We have judgment. Judgment. Now, the judgment card often does talk about people being under judgment, but it really is about, and see the horn? That is kind of resonating for me with the sirens of the EMT that I've been hearing a lot for like 3 days. Okay, there's some sort of forgiveness here. There's some sort of trumpet being blown. We talked about that. We talked about sound, the sound coming from heaven of your arrival, of your arrival. There's something in you that was dormant. See how they're in the coffins? They're in the coffins floating on the water. This has to do with your emotions. Something was dormant.
Trust me.
Something was dead. Possibly in your emotions.
In my emotions.
Okay, something you weren't feeling, you didn't feel it.
Yeah, passion,
you wasn't feeling like doing
joy.
It. You wasn't feeling like participating.
Nothing.
Maybe there was a blockage in your heart space. But
2016 that happened.
Because you have awakened something. You are awakening something. There's forgiveness and healing that's coming to something. Awaking from the dead. You might be having a Lazarus moment. For those of you who are familiar with the story of Lazarus, you might be having a Lazarus moment. Where your spirit team is speaking to you in a certain aspect of yourself and calling you to come forth. Calling you out of, that deceased energy, right? Something that was once
locking me down, man.
Buried even in you. Something that was buried in you is receiving new life because you've been putting in the work.
Because I can feel joy now, and I can feel happiness to extreme heights. I can feel joy till I'm crying.
This is the sound of arrival. My head is tingling. This is the sound of arrival. This is the sound of celebration. Okay? Clarify. Can't make this up. Wheel of Fortune. You're being given something spiritually that is about to alter your life.
Come on now.
Earthly.
Come on now.
Right? The work that you've been putting in.
I'm still doing the blood clot work.
To wake up in your spirit. All right? And spirit is sharing with you and talking to you about your heart space and about your feelings.
Okay.
Okay, so this is heavy divine feminine energy. Heavy divine feminine energy. You tapping into your divine feminine and allowing yourself to feel all of the things that you were once suppressing, once keeping down, once had buried in a coffin within you. Like that. I don't want to go into that. I don't want to talk about that. This could be childhood trauma.
But I knew that I was having to go back to it, man.
This could be things that you kind of suppressed or was suppressed.
I didn't even know was there, some of them, to Bumbleclot.
Your spirit team is starting to share and uncover those things. And it's going to bring a turn in your fate. We talked about that also on Sacred Empowerments, the one that I put up today. Okay, and it is because I don't know when this video is going to come out. So it is December 6th. All right, on December 6th, we put up a Sacred Empowerments, and it talked about a turn in your fate. You've changed your fate. You changed your direction. The direction you were headed was not sufficient, nor was it where you were supposed to be going.
No, but it was somebody else wanted me.
So many
I was being manipulated.
Traumas that you were suppressing.
Led astray.
It had you acting out
going with the flow.
That didn't honor you.
Didn't honor me at all.
Because you have been putting in the honest work.
Yeah, doing what I really want to do.
Necessary healing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because fuck
the
these
pussies. Can also be about healing.
It was trickery. It was pulling on my emotional strings, man. Because I'm an empress.
We have the King of Cups on the bottom. I have to acknowledge that. Because in this deck, he is completely disconnected from his heart space. He is completely disconnected. He's not even reaching for the cup. Okay? Like, he ain't, I ain't trying to put one under that. I ain't trying to feel nothing. You know what I'm saying? It don't do me no good to be having no feelings around here. This is the energy he's sitting in. He mean mugging like a motherfucker. He's given apathetic. You know, he's not interested in feeling anything. Okay? So this is the energy that had you going the wrong way, whether you knew it or not. Now, because you've allowed yourself to tap into this Queen of Cups energy, You've changed the course of your life. Let's get this direction card. Tell me about direction, Spirit. Your purpose is unfolding slowly. King of Wands. So this is where your masculine energy is coming in. Your masculine energy is receiving clarity about which way she or he should go. Okay? Yeah. And the courage with this lion at the bottom. And the calmness. You know, the lion is there, but it knows that it's like the king of the jungle, right? Mm-hmm. And I know some people say, well, lions don't live in jungles, but if you watch the nature program like I do, you'll find out that there actually is lions in the jungle. It actually is. Anyway,
why would lions not be in the jungle?
You're learning what steps you need to take, and you are developing the courage to take those steps. You're finding your passion, and this passion is this Three of Cups energy that comes with the forgiveness, which comes with the awakening, right? And when you recover that passion that is connected to your heart source, which is connected to your lower third, right? It changes your life. It changes the way in which you move, what you pursue. It changes everything. It just changes the way you perceive. Even why am I here? You know, like, what am I actually here to do? And it gives you the zeal to go towards that. And that's what this is with this direction card. Clarify the King of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. See, this is the divine feminine offering you what belonged to you the whole time. Okay? It belonged to you. This direction that you're headed towards, and take this how it resonates, okay? This direction that you're headed towards is a purpose and a destiny that belongs to you. You specifically, okay? But this other energy had to be rectified in order for you to tap into this, because it has to be done from your passion center. It can't be done from intellect. It can't be done as a hobby. It can't be done as just something like I kind of like it, but I mean, it's a lot of work. I don't know. You know what I mean? This is something that you're very passionate about, and it's headed towards you. So all of this is taking place because somebody in the collective has been putting out the clarion call to their spirit team to help them navigate their 3D existence. Help them understand. Somebody has been putting a demand on their spirit team, on the Most High, on Source, whoever you speak to, your ancestors even, okay? Give me one more on this King and Queen of Pentacles. This is this direction with this King of Wands and this Queen of Pentacles. That's a cool match. That's a cool match, okay? Because we got the King of Pentacles over here. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at balance. Somebody's finding their balance. Look. 9 of Pentacles. Yep. This is going to bring you to your place of abundance. And this is also clarifying that I am talking about a single person who is balancing their masculine and feminine aspect and finding their divine path and their divine purpose and their inheritance, their wealth, their abundance, both energetically, spiritually, and earthly, because they're directly connected. This is beautiful. Clarify success. Ace of Pentacles. Boom. There it is. Your manifestation is on the way. It is coming towards you quickly. Your success is coming towards you quickly. Look, there's the 10 of Cups with the rain, right? You've gone through some things. You've experienced some things. It's funny because I was just sitting on the porch. It has been raining here for like 3 days straight. Literally. And I started singing, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. And it's still raining. Okay? But even with it raining, like even with some things, the sky not all the way being cleared up, this 10 of Pentacles represents you being able to see the sun in the midst of the rain. You are reaching a certain place vibrationally. I'm gonna put that 10 of Cups back.
Raising that
but
frequency, man.
Your manifestation is coming through. The sun is shining through for you. The success is coming through for you.
Come on.
God, I love it.
Come on. Fuck yes.
Look, because you opened up that heart space.
Trust me, man. Heart space wide open.
Up the heart space.
You couldn't make my heart go cold. Yo, try to kill man. Wish death upon me. Blood in my eyes, talking I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm tested to be. And bitches try to take my life away.
Look at this cup. It's overflowing from within out. From within out. I could just do a cartwheel, but I won't. I won't. Okay? The heart. Oh, been working. Somebody's been working all that hard. Yes. And here you are, talking to the Most High, talking to the Mother, the Father, talking to your ancestors. Here you are, asking for a sign. I'm not gonna cry, but I feel somebody in the collective. I feel you. Okay. You've gone through the tears of sadness and hurt and all of that heaviness. These tears that are coming to you, I'm gonna tell you something. This is about to be so sweet for you.
Sweet, man. Honey so, blood.
Good.
Honeysuckle.
For you, that those tears are about to be turned into tears of absolute pure joy. Because one thing you know is that I did the work. This and you manifested it through your personal
I did
power.
The blood clot work, man. I did the work.
strength. You had a lot of things coming up against you.
I did the blood clot work.
Okay? Look what you did. You took this lion. You took this lion that's raging and roaring
Tamed that bitch.
and trying to intimidate your feminine aspect and keep your feminine aspect pushed back. Keep you away
suppressed,
from your feminine aspect,
fearful,
and you submitted it.
Submissive. Fuck
and
off.
put it under your feet. And turned it into something that now assists you.
Yeah.
It assists you now.
I run that bitch.
Okay, I gotta get another deck. I gotta get another deck. Okay, Spirit. Where you want me to go? Where you want me to go?
Got my feminine running scared, blood. Allow that.
Take my time. Let me see where she want me to go, y'all. I'm gonna get this one. That's the one right here. I'm gonna get this one. Or do I want that one? No, I'm gonna get this one. Okay. Let's get into this. I am so happy. I am so happy for you. Whoever this is resonated with, I am so happy.
I'm resonating, babe. Trust me.
Because you are about to, you have already changed your life. And let me help you understand something.
Yeah.
Everything, you might still be in that 10 of cups, okay, with that rain coming down. Just a little bit more rain, just a little bit more, but that rainbow is still there, right? The 10 of cups is still there. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day.
Sunshiny day.
All right. Tell us some more, Spirit.
It's gonna be a
Tell us some more.
bright, sunshiny day.
Photographs. Seek advice from others. Listen. Anxiety about the past or memory. Yep. Need to focus on important things. So this is what you did. This is what you begin to invest in. Healing past traumas, past things, past memories, you know, regurgitating old conversations that offended you, regurgitating, even some of you have been doing a lot of past life regressive work.
Trust me.
Okay?
That's what I do with my shamanic teacher.
You're learning to let the past
That's
be.
what I did in Bali.
Embrace the journey with openness.
My God,
trusting the
drugged
universe
out
to
some
lead
shit
you
from
toward
inside.
your greatest fulfillment. I'm taking that one out.
But it was necessary, man.
Mm-hmm. So you've already worked through these past things that had your heart source. And help me understand, because people always harp about, your sacral and your solar and your root and stuff like that. But the chakra system is all connected. They're not separated from each other. But more importantly, once you get to the throat chakra, you're entering into a whole nother dimension. So from your throat chakra to your crown chakra and to the outside chakras, that is somewhat like there's a think of it as a beach, like where the water and the shore. So the throat chakra is like the shore. Everything underneath is the waters, okay? And they're all connected. So your heart space is in the same vicinity as your solar, your sacral, and your root. So what you bring forth in the earth is directly connected to your heart. All right? When you start getting to the throat chakra, you start dealing with crown energy. That's the shore. All right? That's the upper. Okay? So it's all connected by you doing the work in your heart space to deal with those emotions that were still lingering there and had shut your heart space down, by you going in and healing those things and learning to embrace the journey, learning to let the past be the past and not affect your future, not affect your present, but take from the past what you can.
Yep.
Take the lesson.
Done for us, not done for
right?
us, not
by
to us.
By doing that, you really are unlocking a whole new fate for yourself. Okay, a whole new destiny.
And I am who I am.
Charge,
today.
be patient, strong. Bonds and connections, connect with others in a significant way. Physical renewal and forgiveness. Physical renewal and forgiveness. New ideas. So this healing is allowing the upper realms to now receive new communication and new connections. There's a new energy that is being added to your spirit team that you also could be communicating with and connecting with, okay? There's a new energy that is coming in to assist you.
Fairies.
All right?
Pixies.
But this is about forgiveness. And it landed right here on this judgment card where I was talking about the judgment card in this deck talks about forgiveness and what? Healing. Bottom of the deck. Boom. Sitting right there. Distractions aren't a quick fix for deeper issues. You're healing. You're healing from utilizing distractions, vices, whatever it is that you were securing yourself with. You're no longer doing that. You have stopped doing that. You don't even need to anymore because you have decided to do the healing work. Yeah, you could have had a lot of hardships, a lot of difficult times, a lot of delays, okay, a lot of struggles. And because of that, you were allowing things to distract you. You were using something to distract you from the struggles you felt you were having or from the hardship that you had in the past. But you stopped doing that and allowed yourself to recharge, allowed yourself to give yourself renewal, physical renewal. Something in the physical, in your physical life is being renewed because you have found your safe space. You have created your safe space. Tell me some more. Oh. Anarchist. Violent, obsessed, single-mindedness, rowdy, unwieldy, discontented, angry, fear, and confusion, ego-driven. Okay. Okay. You've been really focused on something to the point to where people may be looking at you as like a and who cares about what people look at you like, but I'm just bringing this up because it really speaks to the zest in which you have gone towards changing your inner world and your outer world. You went full throttle. Full throttle. Clarify anarchy. And people are perceiving you somewhat like, I don't know if she got it all. I don't know what is he doing. It's not really their business, right? But this is the way you're being perceived, but it's working out in your favor as it always was going to, because sometimes when you want healing, healing is not a cute, dainty process at all, okay? There's nothing dainty about healing. If you've ever had any kind of surgeries, you know, once the surgery is over, you got bandages, there's pus, you got to keep it clean, you got to make sure the stitches don't get dirty, you know what I mean? Like, there's sometimes where you have certain incisions and they pack the incision, right? And then they bandage it up. Well, every day or so, you got to unbandage it and snatch. You can't just take the bandage out and just take the little gauze out of there. They literally tell you to snatch the gauze out of the wound, because when you're snatching it out, you're snatching away any impurities. You're snatching away any bacteria that doesn't need to be in there. You're snatching away anything that could hinder the healing process. Healing is not cute. And so that may be why Spirit is bringing up that this is the energy that people see you in, because yes, it was a violent process. You had to sacrifice some things. You had to snatch some things out to get the job done. Okay? To get the healing done.
Just me.
But you did that.
I had to kill myself.
You did that
100 times, man.
Yeah, scrutinizing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. That they could be, you know, looking at you with a little bit of scrutiny in their eyes. But it doesn't matter, because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. You're showing people exactly what healing looks like and what healing will do for you. I've said it and I'll say it again. It's not enough to have the whole world and lose your soul. So many people be so focused on just having some perceived abundance or perceived wealth, money, luxury, things, stuff, and they care nothing about what they need to actually do. Since they exist in this third dimension, we're here to learn. We're here to grow. We're not here to just allow our souls to
just
sit
carry
dormant
on and
while
fucking
our
just fuck about,
with
fucking
its childlike
taking
self
drugs and
is
being
focused
dumb.
on money
Stupid.
and all of the things that comes with just existing. Like,
Yeah.
that's not the way this
Stupidness.
goes.
Sitting on a
But
cruise ship, chilling out.
you
Nah.
understood that, and you did that.
That's
And
not the
now
mission.
you're about to have both the divine healing and the divine resources and the divine inheritance and the divine
tapping
abundance.
into generational blood clot wealth here on earth, man. That's what the Almighty intended for us to do.
Wait till I get my money right.
Wait till I get my money right, blood.
Feeling stuck, resentment, inner demons. That's what you dealt with. That's what you dealt with. Feeling emotionally drained.
Wait till I get my energy right, man.
Be careful of people.
Wait till my frequency's right.
Reckless.
Wait till my alignment is right. Wait till my
because I feel
call
like
is
that
right.
goes with the anarchists.
It's
People
right,
were looking
man.
at you like you were a little reckless. Okay? But you, while they were looking at you reckless, you were trying to get out of feeling stuck. Get out of, being under the sway of inner demons. Allowing yourself to be distracted from the healing that you needed to do. So they'll just have to look at you like you're a little reckless. Because, maybe sometimes you do need to just wreck house. You need to just tear it all up. Shit. You're holding on to structures and energetic
break it down, burn it up, blood. Burn the boats.
That shouldn't even be there. Sometimes you got to come in there
burn
with a
the blood clot boats, man. Mash it down.
You got to bring the tower down.
Trust
me.
You
got to do it yourself.
Gotta kill it dead.
What I'm saying? Yeah.
And be okay with that, man. You got a marriage. You've been married for 20 years nearly. Lick it down, blood. Burn it.
We have the sun. Okay?
You've been in that job since 19 how long. Lick it down, blood. Burn it.
Flaunting superiority, minor health issues. The sun was not shining. The sun was not shining for you, but it is now. It's going to be, and it could still be again, raining a little bit. It's still a little rainy. Like I was outside and it's raining, but yet I'm hearing the song that I can see clearly now that the rain is gone. Well, in the 3D, it's not gone. It's actually very wet out there. But on the inside of me, it's gone. I can see. It's going to be a brighter day. And this is the energy, okay? This is the energy. New opportunities. Be patient. Yeah. Make the best out of the situation. Do not give up during hard times. Rebirth. Remote control. Everything is under control, right? Rebirth. Taking the wheel. Selective. Able to control and manipulate the outcomes. Multiple choices, options. You're about to have so many options. I don't know what you have been working towards as it relates to the earth energy or what you're bringing forth in the earth for yourself, for your family, for humanity, whatever the case may be. But you're about to have so many options and so many choices. There are doors opening for you, and it is because you have decided to heal. You decided to heal. No matter what it costs me, no matter who it costs me, I'm going to heal this shit. I don't care if it's my family gone, friends gone, man gone. Okay. In the end, pitney gone. I'm doing this, Almighty. Every step of the way, I'm doing this. Where we want to go? I'm doing this. Are we done? I'm down to 1 pitney out of 5, and me 1. Let's get some more of these. Oh, shit. Most I. You put me on my knees, man. You put me on my belly. It's a blood clot. Don't pop your belly. Don't put me, don't in me. If you are still here at this juncture of the message, please take a moment to. It's been an absolute gig. It's been an absolute pleasure. Okay? Show the channeling and your girl some support. Thank you to all of my returning viewers, my soul tribe. I really greatly appreciate y'all. To all of my new viewers, if this is your first time seeing or hearing me, go ahead and subscribe. Join the tribe, all right? Turn on your notification bell so you know when your girl is back with another message. All right, Spirit. Let's get into some earth energy. What is the collective about to, what is on the way for the collective? Because I feel like it's on the way towards you. And it's coming quickly. It's coming quickly. It's coming quickly. way to the collective. Thank you. Wellness. Winning. Wellness. Yup. Yup. You are stepping into healthiness, wholeness, spiritually, physically. You're winning something. The Wheel of Fortune is turning for you because the winning card says sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. Don't spend everything at once. So somebody in the collective is actually about to either hit the lottery. If you're into that kind of thing, I don't know. But you're about to win something. I feel like you're just about to be winning at life, period. In whatever way that is important to you, and whatever way that you asked for assistance. Okay, because you put in the spiritual work. You did the work. You could work in the spirit, in spirituality, okay? That's about to work out for you. Home-based. Somebody could be moving. Somebody could be receiving a new home, okay? Buying a new home. Your environment is changing. Home is the harbor of the soul. It is the safest place you can be. So somebody is absolutely tapping into the frequency that their soul brings to their life, really tapping into that heart space, the root chakra, going under the waters to deal with what lies at the soul level. Okay? Surprise. Yep. Be ready for change. Somebody is definitely moving and changing their environment. Somebody's about to have the finances to put themselves in a better place as it relates to where they live, where they reside. This could be moving in a different city. This could be moving, out of somebody's house, okay? Out of, going from roommating with somebody to having your own place. Or moving out of a house that you no longer like and you just want your own. Maybe you're going from renting to owning, It has something independent. Yeah.
Come on now.
Independence. Clarify winning. Endings. It's time to say goodbye. You're about to be given something financially that is going to move you away from or out of a particular environment. So if that is something that you have been requesting from your spirit team to help you with, this healing that you have done was directly connected to something that you were experiencing in your life that you ready to move out of, but you had to do the healing first. Clarify wellness. New beginning. Boom. Boom. Okay? Straight like that. Wait till I get my money right. You know what I mean? So you're about to have a whole new reset. Home base. Home base. Authority. Be self-confident. Take on the role of a leader. And everyone will respect you. You're showing other people as well, okay, what healing at the soul level can do for you, because it clears up the channel between the upper realms and the lower. The upper world and the underworld actually are supposed to communicate with each other. They're separated because there's a lot of heavy consciousness. Okay, there's a lot of things that we are, a lot of memories and a lot of things we hold on to, and it kind of blocks the line of communication. All right, but when you heal that, it allows for the upper world, heaven and hell, to communicate. Okay, if you want to think of it like hell, and heaven, you know what I'm saying? Not just use that symbolically, but the underworld and the overworld, they're supposed to communicate. All right. And I feel like you are showing a lot of people, possibly in your household that you're about to be moving out of into your own space or whatever the case may be. It could be family, it could be people in your community. It could be people in the world in general, right? There's something about the authority that you sit in that is going to be an example to a lot of people. Clarify surprise. Alchemy. Transform the situation. For some of you, you went into a particular environment so that you could regain a certain self-confidence. All right? You went into a particular environment or whatever environment you're in right now.
Yeah.
The lesson was to teach you your authority. Teach you your authority. This surprise, people around you are going to be very surprised because this home base is still giving me people on the outside looking in of what you've been alchemizing, right? But they're going to be surprised how you turn yourself around and your situation around, your circumstance around. They're surprised that
is because you see where I am right now. I bought this house over 20 years ago. Yeah. And I rented it for, I bought it in 2004, moved out in 2006, and moved in with my husband. Me and him had been together ever since. And then in 2023 of the October, Spirit told me that I had to move back here. And I didn't want to because it felt like a little bit of me was going backwards. I was in a 4-bedroom house in Four Oaks. Beautiful, beautiful part of Sutton Coldfield. Do you know what I mean? It was amazing. And Spirit's telling me, no, we've got to come back here. I own the property. The land is mine. Do you know what I mean? There were certain groundings that I needed to do. Don't get me wrong. This house has come with its own bunch of experiences and traumas and the neighbours and the fucking... Like I said, it's the Truman Show. But the point is that I was able to do so much more healing here because it is mine. Does that make sense? Because of the ownership. And when you're walking in your sovereign power, the things around you also have to have sovereign connections to. And while I was living in somebody else's house under their guidance, under their rules, that wasn't sovereign. It wasn't sovereignty. It wasn't allowing me to be 100% authentic in my sovereign state. It's like now, if I want to put the music up, I don't have to worry about the neighbours, the neighbours making a complaint to the landlord and the landlord threatened to kick me out. This is my property. I can do what the fuck I want. If I want to run naked up and down the garden and on my front drive, it's my property. I own the property. I own the land. Nobody can tell you me shit. So it just came with a different element. I was able to alchemize higher into a higher realm because I had that foundation, so it has been meaningful and it has been purposeful. And I was quite sad because where I was moving from was like the Garden of Eden. I was right on the cusp of what the biggest parks in Birmingham. Sutton Coldfield Park is massive. It used to belong to like the Henry VIII, the king. So it's got a lot of history on the land. The soil is enriched. It's got monument to the Moors. You know what I mean? The African Moors are literally remembered in there. So there's just so much. There's just so much there. It's rich. So when I was leaving there, I went there yesterday. I went back there on Friday. Sorry, it's Sunday today, and connected with the fairies, etc. So it's still somewhere that I can visit and do visit. But I was nervous about not being around any trees, not being around nature. And then when I moved here, like in that house, I only had a little section out my bedroom that I could see onto the horizon. Whereas here, I've got the whole there's a massive field at the back of me with horses and everything. The neighbours always had chickens and stuff like that, so they cock every morning. But just all this greenery. And then when I went up to the park, because at the top of my road is a park, Jubilee Park. And I went in there and it just, the trees know me, and it was like I was worried about nothing. I was absolutely, the worry and the time that I took to worry about whatever it was I was worrying about was so unnecessary. It was so uncalled for, because here it was 20, 50, 100 times better than, even though where I thought was everything. I thought it was the best thing since sliced bread. But could you imagine this little house that I bought 20 years prior was actually the house that saved me? It really was. Spirit knows what they're doing. You just have to trust them, man. Fuck it. Do you know what I mean? I trust spirit like an arranged marriage, blood. I swear to God, I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't care what it looks like. I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't need to care. I know that they've got me. I know that they've got me. Period. Say less.
You have been able to, really step into this new beginning. Yeah, they're surprised at that. You could even be surprised, to some degree.
Not surprised, just grateful, man. Gratitude.
To some degree, right? The way you have transformed this situation is beautiful. It is beautiful, the way you have done this. Clarify independence. We have power on the bottom of the deck. You have really stepped into your personal power and authority. Vacation. So when you begin to receive the tangible, Spirit wants you to take time to recharge. Okay? Take time to go on a vacation, like literally. All right? Experience the freedom before you kind of get into biting off different things and different situations. Just go, and go by yourself. Go alone. Okay? Go on a vacation. Yeah.
I do it all the time.
You've been doing a lot of shedding.
I've been to 6 countries this year by myself. Shedding. Well, Jamaica with my daughter.
But you're finding your path now, right? You're finding your path. It says finding the right path to fit with the soul.
Come on now.
The ideal job.
Oh! Come on. Bring it. Bring it, man.
Transformation.
Oh, fuck.
Anything else, Spirit? Fruits of your labor are here. You're about to reap a beautiful harvest. A beautiful harvest, collective. Anything else? Helping hand, closed doors. You're never going to need anybody's help. If you need it or have in the past, okay, you're going to be very self-sufficient, even more so. So even if you're self-sufficient now, that's dope, okay? But you're going to be even more so self-sufficient. Because maybe there were some doors that had been closed in your face at some point. But those doors are not needed anymore because you're walking into new doors. You're walking into new doors, new opportunities. So whereas you may have needed a helping hand, you are now going to become the helping hand. Okay? If you choose to. But Spirit is saying, even with that, be very careful. All right? Be very careful. There could be a lot of people reaching out to you in the future, asking for assistance, asking for help. This could be past people. This could be some of these people that thought you was reckless, that saw you as an anarchist. You know what I mean? These could be those same people that are not going to want to see if you can help them. So just use your wisdom and beware.
And tell them to fuck themselves.
For some of you, you may be starting, your business is about to take off, okay? For some of you, your business is about to take off. Spirit is saying to be careful giving people that you are familiar with, whether this be friends, but more particularly family. Be very careful giving them jobs off of the strength that they
I've already been there,
okay?
babe. I've already been there.
About that.
I've already been there. Never again. Never again. Lessons learned to bomb a cloud.
You're about to step into a lot of success, though. You're stepping into a lot of success. You're on the road to success. All right.
Already been there.
Yeah. This was an awesome read. I'm so glad I decided to tap into the collective and see what we all needed to hear, what you needed to hear. Again, please hit that like button. Show your girl some love. Leave a comment. Let me know how this resonated with you. All right. I'm so excited for whoever this resonated with, and honestly, I'm very proud of you as well. Okay, for whatever that that means to you. You know what I'm saying? But I am very proud of you for doing this. I'm proud of anybody who actually does the work and begins to change their life from the soul out. From the soul out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we're supposed to do. And it's not easy to do.
No, it's not.
So congratulations, whoever you are. There's a lot of good things coming towards you. So just be patient. Prepare yourself to receive it, okay? All right? Because your cup is about to be overflowing, hon.
Mm-hmm.
Your cup is overflowing around here. All right. I love you guys. Subscribe if you have not. Turn on your notification bell so you know your girl is back with another message. And I will see you guys on the next one. All right, family? Peace.
Peace. Boy. Yeah, boy. I got my application done too. Yay! Got my application done too. No, but what a beautiful, profound. Who's this now?
Hello, welcome to my YouTube.
It's gonna be a cold, calm winter for your ex who's been attacking you in the dream state 14 hours ago. Don't we know it? But it can't come through no more. You know what I mean? None of them can come through anymore. It's all done and dusted. So, let them carry on. It's all irrelevant now. We've gone past that. But the whole one emergency situation where the ancestors explained key. 2, putting away little bits of Bitcoin, listening to when the ancestors are talking, definitely. 3, the business ideas and the business concepts that Spirit's been giving me, I'm putting them into action. I'm working every single day. Believe it or not, I work every single day on something. Yeah. Today it's Sunday, I'm up. I'm doing online stuff for work and stuff like that. In between that, I'm recording videos for my PhD. In between that, I'm making sure that I'm doing spiritual work. I'm ascending, I'm moving my energy. I'm doing what I need to do for the planet, the galaxies, the celestial beings, etc. You know, my daughter's home. Yesterday, we treated ourselves to a little pudding, a little dessert shop thing. Today, we're going to go and get some bits and bobs. So I'm making sure that all areas of my life, I'm able to do a little bit in every day. But that's all it needs, just one step at a time. It doesn't have to be some gigantic leap. It doesn't have to be, you know. I don't have to be trying to kill off myself anymore. You know, I met with my mentor last week and he was like, oh, you know, be careful, you know, because you can be doing too much. And I was just like, you know what, differently. When I was married and I had 7 kids and I was a head teacher and I had all those responsibilities plus other businesses and stuff like that, that was doing too much. This is a walk in the park, mate. I don't have half of those responsibilities. I don't have half of those things to do anymore, you know. And then not only that, the way that I move with AI now, like I can, things just get done quick, man. Quick. You know. How nice. What is gonna do that anyway? Yeah. He's gone overboard. So thank you for trusting me with something this important. This is what the AI is saying to me. I've approached this exactly as a lead advisor preparing a fundraising and international guide angels. Blah, 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 blah. Below is what has now been action created and how everything fits together to meet current UK early stage expectations. what I've done so far. I've restructured your materials into a modern stack of top blah 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 syndicates and early stage, aligned with norms and UK best practice. Executive. Yep. Oh yeah, brilliant. Let's have a look then. Let's have a look then. Let's have a look then. I feel like that, but I think the other one was better. Yeah, I'll stick with number one, thanks. Yeah. Let's say upgrade deck. Okay. Yeah. So as I said, there was the 991 emergency that was significant. The literally get that thing what she said about emotionally suppressing yourself. 2016, I just emotionally suppressed myself in order to cope with my circumstances at the time, and I literally lost joy, I lost passion, I just couldn't conjure up any of those emotions, happiness. I was just fucking numb for years, man, for years. But I'm not there now. I've had to do so much work to elevate myself out of that. Like, I could just feel happy for nothing now. Do you know what I mean? I can just feel happiness and joy for nothing now. So I'm very happy about that. So yeah, Spirit wanted me to put on the video. I've been obedient. I've put on the video. There is this next one coming on, but they said just play a little bit. Let me just see what it's saying.
Thank you all for clicking on my video. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
It's going to be a cold karmic winter for your ex who's been attacking you in the dream state 14 hours ago by Shine, Sean, Healing and Tarot.
And leave the rest behind. This could be you or somebody in your business, in your energy. So please use your own discernment, tap into your own gifts. I had some wild ass dreams, you guys. And I was up half the night. I had to do a return to sender, a quick karmic justice return to sender, and take a spiritual bath and cleanse my energy again. I woke up, I went back to sleep around 5 this morning, and I woke up just not a while ago. It's 11 o'clock now. And my eyes were swollen, my energy is drained, my ear, somebody's pulling on my right ear, my left ear, which is some danger. And my right ear has been ringing since I woke up as well. So I'm gonna clear the energy first and tell y'all about this dream.
Go on then. Wonder what's been going on for her. My surroundings have been very quiet since that whole negative energy, whatever. Oh, it's been fine. Been nice energies, nice, slow, seductive, sensual. Do you know what I mean? Just feminine energies, man. Nice, very nice.
Holy Spirit, holy angels, Mother, Father, God in heaven, I come to you this morning and I thank you. I thank you so much for your love, your light, protection, the grace, the mercy, my gifts, and the opportunity to share these gifts. I ask that you please use me this morning as a clear channel. That you give me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Please help me to see, hear, know, and feel exactly what it is you want me to see, hear, know, and feel for the collective and myself. I also ask that you please send down my ancestors of the light, the archangels, the ascended masters, my spirit team, my spirit guides, my higher self, to assist me at this time, to protect me, to block, help me to alchemize, and return to the center quickly. All the negative energy, entities, black magic, spells, curses, hexes, and astral traveling motherfuckers. Confirmation. Thank you, God.
Confirmation.
Also ask that you please clear, protect, and bless all
astral traveling motherfuckers, man.
Anything left over, God, I ask that you help us to alchemize that, me and the collective, into love, into light, peace, blessings, healing, forgiveness,
joy, happiness, abundance, great health, wealth, and the plan that you have for our lives, God. I thank you and I love you. Amen, amen.
I'm on rare, man. Asherah.
I dreamed that I was sitting on my couch. My goodness, I was watching TV in this dream. And I hear my
144 on the clock.
So I look over at my door and the doorknob is twitching.
Oh, my handle was going the other day.
So I get up in my dream and I go to the door to look outside of the peephole.
Yeah.
But when I get to the door, I see that it's locked, deadbolted, and the key is locked. And then the door opens, it cracks like this much, and I'm like, oh
shit, the door was locked.
And I look out the little crack, and I'm not going to tell you who it was, but they was all dressed in black.
Baby ex-husband.
Let me show you what they had on. They was all dressed in black, and I was like, I was so scared. I barely could speak.
Don't be scared.
But I said, my ancestors is going to kill you. And then I woke up.
I said, you bomb clot.
I stayed up, meditated, cleansed my energy, took a spiritual bath, and then finally went to go back to sleep.
She was really scared?
Around 5 something this morning. But hunty chow. It was a message in that dream. So we about to tap into it. And I want to show you exactly what this person was looking like.
Like Men in Black.
And I even thought in my dream, like, you look like one of my tarot cards.
Give her time. She's going to find it.
Come on now.
Take your time, baby. We ain't going nowhere.
And then I got some downloads. I did have a meditation this morning. This is what the person looked like. They didn't have the glasses on, and they had like a little, you know how they had a little ski mask to cover their, you just see their eyes? But I knew who this motherfucker was. We made eye contact. I do have some notes.
Go on.
This person does mental patient math. I'm like, what the fuck is mental patient math? The shit that's adding up in this person's head, it don't make no sense. 1 plus 1 is 2, right? No, not for this person. They on some different math. Mental patient math. And it's going to be a cold karmic winter. And this is an ex who is mad, bitter,
she saw her ex-husband,
and delusional.
Yeah, the Lulu man.
And this is someone who needs to take an anti-evil pill. And they need spiritual therapy. So, with all that being said, we about to tap on in.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Let's see who this person is. Why are they astral traveling towards the collective? What do they want? What's their beef? And what is the Most High going to do about it? This is ridiculous. So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Most High, Ancestors of the Light, what is going on in these spiritual streets? Oops. And what do you want me to use to tell this message, please? And thank you. And I got a headache. I don't want somebody pulling on my energy. So
just
who
breathe.
is this? What is this? And what's being done?
Breathe and tip back your power.
What cards are we using? Okay. We'll start off with these for some reason. Using these. Yep. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Most High.
I don't think I gave that last reader a thumbs up, you know.
What's going on?
My bad, sorry.
Streets? What's going on that we need to know about? What does that dream have to do with the energy? Why is my left ear ringing? Why is my right ear ringing? What is going on? Why are my eyes swollen this morning?
But there's a 991 emergency.
What needs to be told? Holy Spirit, please give me the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Family ties and imprisonment. Imprisonment and money. So this has something to do with family and money and some type of
Come on, Granddad. Come true.
imprisonment again. All right, so
Come true, Granddad.
family. Something to do with your family and imprisonment. Somebody family. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Most High. Ancestors of the light. Who's in the collective energy at this time? What do they want? Why did I have that dream? What is going on that we need to know about? Please tell me, God. Give me the truth, the whole truth, God, and nothing but the truth. All right, y'all, let's get it. What is going on, Holy Spirit, that we need to know about? What is going on that we need to... If you steadily enhance your abilities and spiritual level, I might not recognize you in short term. Don't fear that I will reject this evolved version of you. Okay, so this is somebody who sees you steadily enhancing your abilities and your spiritual level, you leveling up. And somebody might not recognize you. You getting a promotion, you leveling up. Okay. So somebody is watching you steadily level up on your spiritual path.
Come on now.
And they might not recognize you in the short term.
Anybody you think you know is dead.
What does that have to do with the energy right now?
Dead.
The person is watching you level up. Okay. What else? And they're surprised. Surprise that sparks introspection and leads to emotional breakthroughs. Unseen moments of joy that challenge your perception of what truly matters. Unexpected joy reveals hidden depths, profound connections. This person is surprised at your level up, whoever this is, and your gifts. So somebody's seen you level up and see that it is in the reverse. Promotion. They don't like it. They don't recognize you. They're surprised at your gifts. Okay.
You don't know me, that's why, fool.
Okay, so the person see you level up and they surprised at your gifts and your joy, how happy you are. Unseen moments, they know you happy behind the scenes. How do they know?
So you can feel it, blood.
They surprised.
It's an energetic frequency at this point.
Are they surprised at your level up and your joy? What seems valuable may hide dangerous images in your daily life. Serve as a reminder to guard against mimic chess. Beware of too good to be true offers. Guard your heart against illusions and wealth. Okay. So there's somebody who's seeing you level up and you guard it. You know what's important? What is that? We got secret weapon sideways. I'm battling my insecurities and re-examining our relationship. Okay, so this is somebody who had a relationship who has seen you level up. And they surprised at how happy you is, your joy. And they are battling insecurities and re-examining the relationship you had with them. It's life-altering and also extremely empowering at times. But they're struggling. And they feel like you a secret weapon. Why do they feel like you're a secret weapon?
Because I am.
This is an unseen foe.
The cheat code.
Who you had a relationship with. Who's seen you level up. And they see your gifts and they are surprised and they see that you're happy. And this is an unseen foe. Ready to be unleashed. Quiet, deadly, and silent. Ready to strike. Okay. And they got a secret weapon. So this is somebody who was trying to do something in the don't tell nobody. In the motherfucking dream state. Okay, so this is somebody who was surprised at your gifts and your level up. Because they thought they had a secret weapon. This is an unseen foe, ready to be unleashed, ready to strike. Okay. What else, Holy Spirit? What else? They revealed their arsenal of the unseen. Okay, they're surprised that you can see their secret weapon. That
what secret weapon?
This is somebody gifted.
Stupid.
As well. But
they're jumping about in the 4th D, like so I wouldn't find out. Of course I'll find out.
They thought they was quiet,
Yeah.
deadly, and silent.
Thought it was fucking killing. This is
You in a dream state.
this is
But
where
you
the
know,
throwing
they
hands.
rejected.
You get
They
them
are
throwing
some
stones and
arsenal
hiding
weapons
hands.
thing.
Pussies.
Okay.
Fucking pussies. That's what pisses me off the most, you know. The cowardness of it all.
So this is somebody who's been attacking you in a dream state.
Cowards,
That you
man.
know, and they surprised that you know. They watch you level up. They see your spiritual
Cowards,
gifts.
man. How can you have
They see
respect
you
for a coward?
They see you have steadily enhanced your spiritual abilities.
Fucking cowards, man.
And this is a Casanova. This is somebody who you keep in a safe distance from.
Fucking full of
This is
pajamas.
somebody who is easily distracted by new attractions. Ooh, squirrel. Ooh,
Shiny things.
Ooh, bitches.
Ooh, go,
Whatever
bitches.
person
Yeah,
bags.
yeah.
This is somebody who's unable
yeah.
to stay loyal.
He loves it in
Enjoys
the
the thrill
ass.
of multiple lovers and
He loves
never
it in the
settles down.
ass.
This person.
He loves it in the ass. Yeah.
Okay, so somebody you had a
He loves it
relationship
in the
with
ass.
was a Casanova.
He loves
They
it in
watched
the
you
ass.
level up. This is an unseen
He loves it in the
hidden
ass.
foe who's been secretly attacking you. And they surprised that you can see. They're unseen.
Spirit,
also
where is my lighter?
attacking you.
I know you've got it. Because it was on the bed with everything else.
You notice the patterns that suggest it's time to delete unwanted memories of this person, random thoughts and intense feelings. Urge you to shred the remnants of the past. So this is somebody from your past who you put in shred. And they don't want you level up. They see your spiritual abilities and your spiritual level up, and they don't recognize you. They surprised at your gifts.
Surprise!
And how happy you are. This person is watching you, stalking you.
Take your eye off me.
Unexpected joys reveal hidden depths and profound connections. So this person had a pattern of doing this arsenal secret weapon on you. They
Trying to be cute, man.
Oh, Lord have mercy. This person had a pattern. They thought they was unseen. This is a foe who was unleashing their whammy on you. But you know about it.
In the fourth,
and shredded their ass. I want to awaken your memories of us, but it is
Summer.
too late when you grasp the depth of our bond or misunderstand my intentions. Motherfucker, you've been attacking the collective. Okay, so this is somebody who want to awaken the memories of you and them by attacking you in your motherfucking sleep because you have spiritual abilities. You've been steadily enhanced. You on a spiritual path. You having a spiritual level up, and they shot. And this is somebody who thought they was a Casanova. Somebody who couldn't be loyal, and you shredded their ass. So they've been attacking you in your dream state. One more.
Oh no, we can get her in the dream state. Fucking
is numbing themselves through substances. They done lost touch with their true self.
Demons.
And you don't trust this person.
Absolutely not.
What?
That person ain't even a person anymore.
Damn.
They're not even a person anymore, blood.
Okay, so this is somebody who wants to trap you. They want to awaken moments of you and this person. But it's too late. So they trying to use this whammy on you at night in your sleep, but the shit ain't working because you got these spiritual gifts. Let me get one more, Holy Spirit.
Are you getting it now?
So now what? So now...
You sit your ass down.
Why they in the collective energy? Why am I having those dreams? Why is my left ear ringing? Why is my right ear? Because of this Casanova. This motherfucker here. Because you keeping a safe distance. You avoiding this motherfucker. And they've been doing this shit on routine. And you know it. You recognize the patterns. This is a Casanova who's been spiritually attacking you on routine. Unsettled sleep brings about fatigue, reduced alertness. Your dreams hold a message. Let them guide your intuition. I cannot make this shit up. This motherfucker been attacking you in your dreams, man. In my dreams, I touch you, I see you, and I hear you. Our connection transcends the physical world and unites us in the dreamscape. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
On point. I'm on point. What can I say? So
tell this motherfucker there is no united.
Motherfucking dream state.
It's delusional.
This is somebody who got distracted. by new attraction. They're unable to stay loyal. They were unable to stay loyal. But they've seen
They
you
ain't got
steadily
loyal
enhance
in
your
their
abilities on
vocabulary.
the spiritual path and level up, level up, level up. And they're afraid that they're going to be rejected.
They're already rejected.
Well, enjoys the thrill of multiple lovers and never settles down. Fuck yeah, you're going to be rejected.
There you go.
I was naive to think that fleeting affairs could ever take the place of a genuine connection. Yes, this motherfucker was naive. I should have trusted my heart more than craving for new experiences. Please forgive me for doubting the bond we share. Okay,
Babe.
we forgive you, Casanova.
Take it to
But
Jesus,
get the
man.
fuck on.
Take it to Jesus,
This
man.
person feels like our backgrounds may be worlds apart, but our hearts remain aligned, breaking the walls that try to keep us apart. Even when the world sees walls, we find our way to stay in tune, choosing love over division. This motherfucker's
No, thank
delusional.
you.
This motherfucker might be going to jail. This is somebody who's an emotional manipulator. Manipulative social circles encourages betrayal. Social circles encourages infidelity. Temptation surrounds this person, surrounded by temptation, and struggles to stay loyal. This person can't stay loyal.
Come on now.
This is somebody who think they the shit's naive. And they want you to be flexible.
Yeah.
So this is somebody
Yeah.
who's attacking you in your dreams.
Hell no.
Casanova, who cheated on you, who you shredded through with a paper shredder.
Obliviated.
Okay, and you deleted this person. So why are we talking about bruh or sis?
Why are we talking about it?
Spirit. What cards are we using?
Why are we talking about it? There's much better things to talk about.
Pink Tarot. Yes or no? No.
Let's just talk about the new and the new direction. The new energy, the new guides, the new path, the new messages, the new downloads. So much to talk about.
Yes. All right. So let's see. You steadily enhancing your abilities collective. And your spiritual level ups is leveling up. And this person, they don't recognize you. It's been a short term, in a short amount of time, this person has seen you steadily enhance your abilities and spiritually level up, and they don't recognize you. And they fear they're going to be rejected. They feared they was going to be rejected. They were surprised, so they was doing dream state magic on you. And you noticed the patterns of this Casanova who was unfaithful. Been attacking you in your sleep. You followed your intuition. Your dreams hold a message. Let them guide your intuition. All right, so what's the dream about? It guided your intuition. And this is what it's telling you.
Come to me out about his banquet.
This person sees that you have steadily enhanced your spiritual abilities, and they don't recognize you. They see you shining. I know you see it. They see you of the light. They see you very positive, that you're very fun, successful, optimistic, happy, confident. You're having a lot of good luck. Very happy. And you know the truth.
I do know the truth.
I use my light to illuminate the world around me, and my light attracts more success. So this person sees you shining, and they was afraid when they seen you shining. What was they afraid of?
I'm going to end this reading here, okay? What she's talking about
your
is
abilities, your gifts. You a child of God of the Most High.
is fact. I'm going to give her a thumbs up because she is talking fact. But
you ride a fucking unicorn.
I'm so over talking about exes and stuff like that. It's unreal, man. Do you know what I mean? That's not what this is about. You made these arch enemies feel like they aren't worthy to compete. That's more like it. Do you know what I mean? About would want to show me. Let's see what she said.
Connection successful. Connection successful. Connection successful. This is the latest 10.
Spirit told me to take out the tea leaf oracle to start with. Usually it's what I end with. But it does seem like it had a very strong message to come through. And I felt it straight away in my throat chakra, in my heart chakra, and a little bit, I was going to say, my stomach chakra. So someone here may be feeling like sick, like they may have some sort of pit in like the bottom of their stomach. The pit of their stomach.
Spirit said don't record it. Don't record it. So I'm going to end this reading here, okay? Until next time. Mwah, mwah, mwah.